your music live. Your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Your Music Live here on Studio Live today, brought to you by these wonderful folks at DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent artist, and there's a good chance you are if you're watching this one, then check out DistroKid. For one low yearly subscription, you can release an unlimited amount of EPs, albums, and singles, all to all the platforms, Apple Music, YouTube Music, you name it, you go there. Welcome aboard. This is our weekly show, 2 hours of the best independent music from all around the world. You'll pick it up as we go along if it's your first time here. We're going to open the show with an amazing tune from a great creator. This is the Red Motor Project, and don't be alone. To get us started in style here, Your Music Live is on the air.
Like when we were young, when we could stay out late, drive our cars to the lake, dance the night away till the dawn. I won't forget you to the end. All of this love I will defend. Baby, it seems so long. How could I get it wrong? So please, 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 don't be alone. Don't be alone. Till we bleed. I won't forget you.
Oh, Darren Anderson, aka The Red Motor Project, and a fabulous song. What a cool doo-woppy kind of way to start the show there. That one's called Don't Be Alone. And about that one, Darren said, this is my 2023 song submission and my 4th year in Songtember. Love doing these. It clearly challenges the creativity. The song is titled Don't Be Alone, and I wanted to do an old 50s, 60s feel to the song, and I think I have that. Oh, yeah, you do. Yes. P.S. Sorry, I forgot to submit to your Songtember YML. Well, that's okay, because each and every year we always do the mop-up. There's always one or two artists that we don't get around to playing, or they don't quite submit in time, or let's be honest, Pete messes up and doesn't play the song. So yeah, we're used to doing this, so it's cool that Songtember gets to kind of just float its way through October as well with more great music. Speaking of great music, we got a huge amount here today, 42 tracks I think on the show. So I'm going to have to keep moving on with the show. We're going to grab our next tune here. This one comes to us from Lung Butter, who says, Restrained is a dark and moody journey through the deep recesses of our minds. Accumulating 10 artists and 30 years, this song brings together elements from many genres and provides perspective from different cultures around the world. As before, the song is open to interpretation. Written by Camille Hull and Luke Baird. Enjoy the absolutely absurd claymation creation. No hate, only truth. Lung Butter. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? I think you're going to enjoy this one big time. This is Restrained, Lung Butter here on Your Music Live.
I'll tell you what I know. Will you follow me down the way of tranquility? Can you come with me? Let's take a moment to be free of them. Show some restraint. I'll see you in heaven's gate. We save the day with bitterness and reason. So tell me all about your day.
Very, very cool stuff indeed there from Lung Butter here on Your Music Live. And don't forget that you can check out that and all the other songs that we play in their entirety down in the description. If you're new around here, we play 1 to 2 minutes of a bunch of songs. It's like the Whitman sampler of music shows. So you get to get a taste and then you jump down in the description. The cool thing is you're supporting the artist if you're playing it over on their channel or through their Spotify or through their YouTube, wherever they have linked us to. So thank you to Lung Butter for sharing that one. Welcome aboard, everyone. If you are having fun already, thumbs up, guns up. You can hit the thumbs up button below. Don't forget you can share the show because Sharon is Karen and Sharon is Karen. So you can share the show using the share button below. The safety word are up next. They say Forever was created through collaborative effort between the safety word of Australia and Outshift of Belarus and has been reimagined by Spaceman 1981 out of Russia. Love the global collabs, folks. Awesome. The accompanying video was produced using a blend of various AI applications set within a dystopian cyberpunk future where humanity has seamlessly integrated with technology to attain eternal life. Individuals transfer their consciousness into an all-encompassing cloud, thereby achieving a form of immortal love. Yeah, I don't know if I want to store my consciousness in the clouds. I have trouble getting my Google Drive to work sometimes. Let's give this one a spin. This is Forever here on Your Music Live.
It's not over till it's not over till it's not over till in the early stages we found that we could live fast and die young. As impatience drains the life, we forget to see the joy until it ends. Moving forward in reverse, we know that it's right. Can we comprehend that there will be a way to survive? And our hearts will live forever. And our hearts will be together. And our hearts will live forever, baby, oh baby. And our hearts will live forever. And our hearts will be together. And our hearts will live forever, baby,
Super cool track, super cool video to go with it as well. Yeah, exactly. Very, very good, very tight production on that one. I agree, and just love that slow pan video, and very, very terrifying concept, if you ask me. I know I'm all for digital, but there's something about all these people that want to, put their brains in the cloud or put microchips in you to track you. Have you seen that movie with the Zoe implants? That 1 hour photo was it with Robin Williams? Yeah, that was terrifying. Anyway, really good stuff there. Well produced song indeed. G'day to folks who are joining us here. Let's just do a quick round the ground, shall we? Conspiracy Music, Ed B, g'day Russ, g'day Pukey. Hello to Thomas Christ, our wonderful moderator. Mr. Scott S. M. Borthwick, Mark Bro is here. Gordon Lee Weaver, Sticks for Guns. A bunch of other folks here. If you're here, just have a chat. We have a lot of fun around here. It's good times all around. Tron, yeah, Tron's very cool. Tron's a very cool movie as well. I don't know, would it hold up? Anyone watched Tron lately? I'd love to give it another go, but I fear, like a lot of those sort of songs, a lot of those sort of movies, that maybe my memory of it is going to be better than when I go back and watch. I tried that with the Goonies recently and found that wasn't actually that amazing. We're going to play another song here, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about our cool sponsors, DistroKid, because they are the ones who keep the lights on around here, and if you're an independent creator, you probably want to know about them. Before we do that, though, let's grab this one from Gordon Lee Weaver, who says, YouTuber Rick Beato has been complaining that modern music is too simplistic. In response, I'm using more sophisticated chords. Guess what? It makes the music sound old and vintagey. There you go. Well, let's give this one a spin here. Gordon Lee Weaver always has some great hooks, some great harmonies, and some great sounds, and I'm sure this is no exception. This is always on Your Music Live.
Dad left home when she was 10. Never felt the same again. Grew up married, raised two boys. 20 years of happy noise. Alone again. Always giving, so devoted. Always loving, each day brings more of meaning. To be seen and heard and loved. Always sharing, open hearted. Always caring, we all need a human touch. Family and friends. Had to wear his brother's clothes. Worked so hard for college roads. Success in a dusty town. Slaving till the sun went down. Too soon, the end. All he's giving.
What did I say? Yeah, very cool. I probably should have played that back to back with Darren's track at the start, because it's got that kind of doo-woppy, doo-doo-doo, that kind of raising tension. Yeah, very cool stuff there. And Gordon Lee Weaver, the master of the backing vocals, of the cool harmonies and the chorusy and the hooky choruses going on there. G'day, Fat Panda Cat. Yeah, sorry, I saw you ask about the artist before. Hopefully we clarified that at the end of the track. But again, all of the tracks that we're playing here are down in the description. And while you're down in that description, why don't you leave a comment, hit the like button, and check out our sponsors. Check out the big brain on Brad. No, check out our sponsors, DistroKid. They are cool. What you can do with DistroKid is release an unlimited amount of music to all the platforms. You're talking Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon Tidal, and all of the places. And as you can see, I've taken advantage of their kindness and generosity. I've been a DistroKid user for over 6 years now. I've released a full-length album, 4 EPs, and a whole bunch of singles, as you can see there. And the cool thing about DistroKid is just one subscription and you upload an unlimited amount of music. But the other cool thing is you can jump in here and there's a whole bunch of cool things you can use to get your music heard, to get onto playlists, and to promote your music. And in fact, I got a brand new song, Timber Song. I need a little video to do some promoting on the TikToks and the Instagrams and the Snapchats and whatever the kids are using these days. So I'm going to create one right here, right now. So my song's called Choices. And it's sort of like a rock song, so I can choose any of these backgrounds for free. I need a bit of a rocky one. Should we go with this fire? I really like the fire, the flame. So we'll click on this one. What we can then do is just choose from any of our songs. So we're going to go choices here. We can change that announcement. I'll just leave it as out now. And you can start it wherever you like. I'm just going to start this at the start of the song. There's my album artwork for this one, which should go nicely. The orange with the flames there. And all I do is hit this generate mini video button. And there you go. In a few minutes, we have a video ready to go. Here's one I prepared earlier for my song called One Moment. And if we click on this one, you can see if we hit the play button, this was a ballad. So it has a nice sort of leafy background there. And it just plays a little bit of your track. You can share it here and you can download it and then use it as much as you like. There's also full-length videos you can create using the Visi video editor there in DistroKid, and they are a paid service. But seriously, to get yourself, a little 15-second video to throw out there to promote your song, it's all included. All part of the package, part and parcel that DistroKid have. So we thank DistroKid for their kind support. Yes, and you can even go the inflatable, waving, wacky arm, flailing tube man, whatever. Good stuff. Indeed. Let's grab another song here. This one comes to us from Mr. Jim Paulson, who says, based around a synth melody and an acoustic guitar progression, lyrical thoughts on life, the end of summer and sailing. All good things. Let's give this one a spin. This is Here and Gone from Jim Paulson. Your Music Live.
Sailing in a race with no wind, trying to chase the summer sun, practicing the art of sunburns, drifting right back where I begun. Here and gone, won't seem to take too long, like a season or a song. Here and gone, decorating time with modern memories. Yesterdays are of no consequence. All we need to have and want is right now. Tomorrow shows no evidence. Here and gone, won't seem to take too long, like a season or a song. Here and gone, time's tide will change.
Really cool stuff, Jim. Jim always makes some really interesting, and yeah, that one's got like a summary, driving along, just nodding your head, side of vibe to the song. Very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that one. Questions, how do you submit a song? We got a link. You can use that QR code, just take a screenshot or take a photo of that one. You can go to studiolivetoday.com/YML, or you can click or tap on the link right there in the description. We got a bunch of ways you can get interactive with us around here. So submit your song, and then on a future show. We're really only about 1 to 2 weeks behind now because we've caught up. We've caught up on a whole bunch of music, so you won't be waiting long to have your song played on the show. We're also doing our Play My Fire Beat. It's back. Yes, we didn't do it last week because of Songtember, but today we'll be doing Play My Fire Beat in just a jiffy. So you'll get the code word and learn about how that works in just a moment. This one's from Henke, who says, hi, my name is Hugo and I'm 18. 2 years ago, I sent you a song I made named Trickster, which you featured on a live and received a lot of love in the live comments. The new song I'm sending you is called Resist. It's about not listening to mean people, knowing your self-worth and being confident. Here. I'm still using GarageBand as my main DAW, and I think I've really improved since then. I'm really happy with what I've done, and even available on streaming services. This may sound silly, but I was really afraid of it back then. I wasn't confident enough with my skills. Not silly in the slightest. So all good there. Anyway, sorry for making this long. I hope you're going to like it, and sorry if I made some typos. English is not my first language. That is fine. I have the utmost respect for folks of whom English is not their first language. They often speak it as well, if not better, than me and many people I know. This is Henke. This is Resist, Your Music Live.
Defying expectations, I'm staying on course. Through the pain they say, you're always staying true. Every step forward I say, breaking all the rules cause I resist. Making brighter rooms as I wish. Shutting all the fools I do persist. They will see me climb up a stool. Cause I will show them that I won't be stopped. Always aiming for the top. The hate they drop is only making me drop. Always lying, always making stuff it seems. They be trying to find shit about me. Fierce flames ignite me. I'm yelling, I'm breaking free. Unconstrained, I decree. Daring to be free. Embracing my destiny. Infinite possibilities, unleashing the power, unstoppable force.
That's a great jam. Yeah, I can absolutely hear that playing in a club, filling a dance floor. Excellent stuff there. 18 years old. That's some amazing skills there. Great to hear what folks can create in GarageBand. This is why I love GarageBand. People poo-poo GarageBand sometimes. I say, hey, if someone can grab that at 16 and start creating music, and then by 18 they're creating that, I mean, what hope is there for the rest of us? A little bit. I'm not jealous. You're jealous. No, that's very, very cool stuff. Henke, appreciate you sharing that one. And there you go. I'm subscribing now to them down on the YouTube. And you can do the same. All the links for all the songs we play are down in the description, including this. One of my favourite artists. I know I give love to this artist every week because they just produce so many great songs. And every time we have something to play from them, I really dig it. It sticks for guns, and they say, got Rochelle to do some spoken vocals for me. Give this tune a little different feel. Very cool stuff. So let's check this one out from Sticks for Guns. It is called Contain the Fever on Your Music Live. Absolute mastery of the synth sounds there from our friend Sticks for Guns. A little similar to your stuff, Hypnotic Transmissions, I must say. You both are master craftspeople when it comes to the synth sounds. And yeah, definitely a different kind of vibe to that one for sure. Don't know if that can go in the Bill playing playlist because I might start dancing around instead of focusing on my work. Great stuff there from Sticks for Guns. We're going to grab one more tune and then do our Play My Fire Beat Part 1. I'll give you the code word in just a jiffy. Before that, we got a track called Thick from Sean Needham and the Bittersweet Idea Factory, an instrumental track oozing with thickness. Let's get thick right here on Your Music Live. Oh yeah, I love it. It does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? Yeah, some thick guitars there, some great drums, some really kind of proggy kind of sounds going on there. Yeah, just all round awesome. And yeah, we do. You would have heard that we have a lot of things. As long as you're not preaching hate and swearing up a storm, the occasional well-placed F-bomb is okay. But yeah, we're cool. There's lots of different music that we play around here. Look, if I had to say what genre we lean towards, I couldn't even really say. We have a lot of electronic type music, a lot of rock music, a little bit of sort of folk and music, probably not heavy on R&B, but we do have some amazing R&B and some rap artists that share their music here. So all are welcome. If you're preaching love and not hate, you're welcome around here. Very cool stuff there, though. Thick from Sean Needham, Bittersweet Idea Factory. Why am I not subscribed to Sean? I fixed that, corrected that, so you can go and do all of that. Yeah, and plus, genre's not even really relevant anymore, is it? In 2023, I don't know. I don't even know what I'd call my music. It's and again, I don't want to sound all like all wanky about it and go, my music actually transcends genre. But basically, I don't really have a style because I make what I feel like at the time, and I know many of you do that same thing. All right, let's make it super simple for our code word this week, and on the back of that tune called Thick, let's go with hashtag Thick, shall we? Whether you want to honour Alan Thicke, not Robin Thicke, I don't like him, or you wanted to honour the cool track we just heard. This is our code word, so what you need to do is if you're here live and you would like the opportunity to have one of your songs played right here today on the show, you can go ahead and put hashtag Thicke in the chat. If you win, then you just let us know which song you'd like to play of yours and we will spin it. If you don't win, don't stress. We'll do another one in the second half, and you can submit your song for a future show using that link there, or the link down in the description. While we wait for you to get your hashtag Thicks in there, let's grab this one from Zisuthros. They say Zisuthros is a one-man band captained by Emmanuel Ferro. This song, Fons Merculus, is the last song of our debut EP, The Anonymous Alchemist, and represents the fountain of life that determines the vitality of the world. That all sounds pretty darn cool. Let's give it a spin here on Your Music Live. I reckon if you're not bobbing your head to that track, you might need to check your pulse because, man, is that rocking? That was awesome. I love that galloping rhythm. Yeah, really, really driving hard, and just really cool stuff there. I dig it. Kind of gives me a bit of a Queens of the Stone Age feel to that one. Look, a little treble. If it had to be one criticism, maybe a little treble heavy, maybe a little bit of additional bass could just sort of thicken up the mix a little bit there. But man, that was really, really cool. Speaking of thick. We got 19 thick entries into our Play by Fire beat. So you got yourself about 4 seconds to go, and we're going to turn up the volume here, and we're going to hit the draw button. Good luck, everybody. Who's going to win a play on your music lab today? Is it going to be Jay Star? Is it going to be Big Club? It's going to be Brad Example. Woo! Brad Example is the winner. Brad, how long's it been, mate? See, I know you keep trying, you keep entering, you keep doing your thing, and eventually you will succeed. So congratulations, Brad Example. Brad knows the drill. All he needs to do is, in plain text here in the chat, give it the artist name, the track name, and the platform. So he'd say Brad Example, name of awesome track, YouTube. And then I'll go and dig it up and play it for all of our listening pleasure in just a wee jiffy. While we wait on Brad, I'm going to play this one from Shane Dixon, a.k.a. the Rockin' Redneck. They have a track. They say, I recorded this in my home studio. It's about an average day muddling through life. Nothing wrong with an average day every now and then. Good times. We'll give this one a spin over on the Cloud of Sounds. It's called A Stroll Through Chaos. Shane Dixon, Your Music Live. Cool is that? Super duper rockin' song there. Dig it in a big bad way. Nice feel to it. Really cool jams there. I like it. I love a good. That's a really good instrumental. Like as cool as some of the vocals that you folks crack out there. A good instrumental every now and then. Very cool stuff indeed. Thank you, Brad and Jade Star, for the link there. I did locate it, so we're ready to rock and roll with the winner of our Play My Fire beat. We do this twice every show, so if you didn't win, hang around to the second hour. I'll give you another password, another code word, and then you could be like Brad Example and win. Brad has chosen a track from a couple of years ago, a classic Brad Example tune called Lonesome Feelin', and we're going to play it for you right here, right now on Your Music Live. Bad example there. Amazing track. Yeah, I hadn't heard that one in a long time. Great selection. Yeah. Well, I went to Brisbane with the family. Again, I count my blessings and I try to show gratitude. And yeah, it's every city is the same now, unfortunately, with the challenges of unhoused folks. Yeah, it's really rough, and you try to do what you can. But yeah, it's like a lot of things in the world at the moment. And by the way, I did mean to mention up front, but yeah, obviously some pretty challenging things going on in all parts of the world. Without bringing the mood of the show down too far, yeah, hearts go out to all the people, and nothing that you can do apart from be the best person you can be and try to support people as best you can. But man, there's some horrible evilness going on all around this country and all around the world at the moment. It's hopefully we can improve and things will get better. On that happy note, thank you, Brad. Appreciate you sharing that song. It's a great one, and I hope you enjoyed it. Listening to it, that's down in the description with all the other songs now as well. The Lethargics are up next. They say, "Every empire falls, it was ever thus." This is a song from the Lethargics. It is called Empire, here on Your Music Live.
Foundation starts to settle, walls start to sway, floor begins to buckle, support beams give way. It turns out we weren't all dreaming the same dream. Yeah, it turns out that we weren't all thinking the same thing. But every structure crumbles, gravity gets the final call. Every hero stumbles, every some of us blamed our troubles on the rest of us. Some of us refused to believe there was plenty enough for all of us. So the few got rich are selling obscene lies.
Great stuff there from the Lethargics. A couple of heavy songs in a row, folks, but you know, this is what music is all about, isn't it? Music's about sharing a message, and sometimes that message is "she loves me, yeah, yeah, yeah," and sometimes the message is a little more important than that. And looking around at the moment at everything going on, we've made so much progress and we've moved forward so much, yet at the same time, it seems to occasionally just shift into reverse gear, don't we? And you look back at all the things of the past. It's funny, not funny, but I was talking with my wife on the weekend, and she's like, yeah, everyone keeps saying that we're killing the planet. The planet's going to be just fine. It's just not going to be inhabitable for us idiots. And I'm like, yep, fair point. We're going to wipe ourselves off the map, and other species will come up and do just fine on what we've put and left behind. All right, should we get back into a little bit more upbeat and uplifting stuff? Let's do it. This is John W. Adams. He says, recorded with Logic Pro X on a Mac. This, to me, has a bluesy Zeppelin or Black Crowes feel. I guess there's no escaping one's influences. No sex, drugs, but total rock and roll. Absolutely. Let's give this one a spin. John W. Adams on Your Music Live.
is killing me. The wind from the northern is too. If I know but just one, that the afternoon sun cast all its glory on you. Nothing more peaceful than city. Now you know a planet in power. So grab me a drink, relax and we'll think about working on things we forgot. No driving to places that judge us. No strangers to make you feel shy. It's you and me, the dogs, the trees, and our backyard patio lights.
Had to give you a little bit of that cool piano solo. Yeah, how bluesy, dive bar-y, smoky goodness is that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think it suits him really well, Thomas. John's voice really suits that style of music. Great stuff there from John W. Adams. We're making our way quickly towards the end of our first hour, but do not stress because we've got some cover songs for you. We've got our featured artist to reveal, and then we've got another big hour of great independent tracks to play for you. And we do it all thanks to these fine folks over here, DistroKid. Remember, if you want to release your music out to the world, and I know many of you already know this, but each and every week there are new viewers, there's new folks here that don't know how awesome DistroKid are. They've been doing it for years. They've been making all of our lives so much easier. Can you imagine how hard it would be without a reliable distributor like DistroKid getting your music out there? Who wants to go and upload separately to Spotify and submit to Apple? Have you tried to submit anything to Apple? Oh, anyway, DistroKid do all the hard work for you, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan using the link up there or down in the description. Guess who's back? Back again. Marcus Cannell and Artie G are back. Tell a friend, I'm going to tell you. A Boat of Dreams is an orchestral rock track that delves into the harsh reality of refugees in search of a brighter future in Europe and their dangerous travels across the unforgiving sea. This track is part of the 5-track EP called Shadow of Illusion, and no prizes for guessing what that EP was released using. Let's give this one a spin. Auntie G, Marcus Cannell together again. A Boat of Dreams on Your Music Live.
Child, but the only hope of a better life across the sea. A boat of dreams of a better life, the last way out when you don't want to fight, even lost souls of the night.
Really cool stuff. I love really good choice of key. I love the urgency of the minor keys. It really creates that, really powerful feeling. And I just think that Arnie G and Marcus Cannell are just a great match. And I take full ownership of how awesome that. No. But it is cool that we played Marcus and we played Arnie G on this show, and they've come together and are now creating this amazing music. We've seen it again and again in this community that folks just come together and collaborate. And what is that old saying that I always get wrong? That many that don't create the whole. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Something like that. Anyway, really good stuff there. And thank you again for sharing that one. Someone who's shared their tune is Randy Matson, who says, an alt country folk song inspired by and dedicated to the person that gave me life and the love of music, recorded on iPad in Garage Band. It is called Mama's Smiling Face. Randy Matson on Your Music Live.
I remember listening to the radio with Mama to her favorite song. Playing on piano, she would always sing along. I knew back then what I wanted to do and what I want to be. It was to play and sing on the radio and have people sing along with me. I want to sing a song. Write the words and music where people want to sing along. I want to play my guitar and sing a song with you. And see Mama's smiling face as she listens to the radio. Now Mama, she bought my first guitar when I turned 13. She worked so hard to buy that prize for me. I wanted her proud of me one day, and the way I wanted it to show.
A little bit Jimmy Buffett, isn't it? I agree. Yeah, the piano, like when talking about the piano and then playing some piano there. Yeah, what a cool tribute. You folks have turned me on country music, especially that sort of alt country genre. I had this thing in my head that all country music was like, well, I broke down on my pickup truck and then my wife left me for my dog. But it's not really anything like that. Like country music that just has, some cool steel guitar, some nice piano, just some nice laid back kind of style. Yeah, I really dig it. And thank you. Thank you to you. Doing this show has expanded my musical taste and my horizons. And it is you folks that have done that. So thank you very much. Time for our slap of the week. A little bit late on the slap of the week this week, but it's a cool one because it's from our mate Gary Ford. He says, hi Pete, this track is a bit of a soppy ballad to slow the pace down on my album, which is available on all platforms, entitled Better Late Than Never. Well, it's very fitting because better late than never, we're playing our slap of the week. It is Stuck in the Middle. Gary Ford, Your Music Live.
Paint on the smile just like a million times before. Too scared to step outside of what's waiting behind the door. Ain't got the fight to carry on. I'm so tired of being stuck in the middle. Show me the pathway to the road that lies before. Is there a reason why it's all worth living for? I don't know which way to turn. I can't escape being stuck in the middle. Keep holding on. Keep holding on and on and on. When love is gone, keep driving on. Just shine on. Keep shining on and on and on. When hope is gone, just turn yourself around. the ground, we wait, no use being stuck in the middle. Said that you would always catch me when I fall. Why did you walk away when it came down to the call? Meanwhile, here I am, all alone and just stuck in the middle. Keep holding on, keep holding on and on and on. When love is gone.
Really, really cool stuff. Yeah, folks saying a little REM. I think a little sort of crowded housey, maybe. Yeah, really good kind of acoustic rock and ballady vibe there from Gary. And as you saw there over on slaps.com, really cool. You can throw fire there on the tracks. I can save it. Sharing's as simple as that. So if you want an easy platform to share your music, you don't want to mess around with YouTube and releasing using DistroKid's main service, check out slaps.com. It's for free and it's awesome, as is that song. Super awesome there from Gary Ford. We've got ourselves about 4 songs to go before we will reveal our featured artist of the week, including this next one from Tierra del Fuego. Yes, you know that we've been playing a heap from Scapular Winging Records and Tierra del Fuego, who just create some of the coolest music, just this live vibe that this whole album is. And again, whenever I see this album artwork pop up, I know that I'm about to hear something cool. So this is no exception. This is Vexadrine from Tierra del Fuego here on Your Music Live.
Baby, you're vexing me. Oh, baby, you're vexing me. When I'm with you, I feel so happy. But when you're away and you just don't say, darkness steals the day. Oh, baby, you're vexing me. Oh, baby, you're vexing me. Oh, how well I know we were born to run free. Bugging me.
Tierra del Fuego, The Big Wrinkle. Again, like I'd say, every time that album artwork pops up and I'm playing just a playlist or just a random bit of music on YouTube, I know I'm in for something cool. It is great. Yeah, unusual combination, isn't it? But really, really work. Vintage country vibe meets a reggae thing. Absolutely. Great stuff there. Tierra del Fuego, Brock and Co. Doing their thing over there. A couple more songs to go here, and then it will be featured artist time. I got a cracking featured artist for you. I just got to say, you are going to love this week's featured artist. Well, I know many of you are indeed. This is Brothers on Guitar, who say, written in a home studio by me and my brother and myself. Full album was released June 1st of this year. Very cool stuff. Let's give this one, Brothers on Guitar, Bog. I like it. This is called Black Widow here on Your Music Live. Yes, brother rock for the win, says Patrick Chandler of the Chandler Brothers. And Darren Anderson here too, who also has a brother who also rocks. Yeah, there's something about a family coming together that doing good things. And yeah, very 90s kind of vibe to that, which is probably why I really liked it. Good stuff there. G'day Mike and Dawn Janice, by the way. G'day Cookie. Hope you're all doing well on this Monday morning or Sunday afternoon or evening, depending where you are in the world. All right, we're going to go out with a bang here with our final track of the first half of the show. And I'd like you to get some of those jazz hands in the air, because this is Autism Rocks. We haven't heard from Micah and Danny in a hot minute. They say, it's been over 6 months since we've posted an original song, so we decided to come out swinging with what I feel is our magnum opus. Ooh, exciting stuff. Yes, jazz hands in the air for this one. I hope we've got enough time to sneak this one in before the featured artist. We'll give it a go. This is short song number 3 by Autism Rocks.
This is my short song.
Yeah, we snuck it in. We managed to fit it in there. You barely had enough time to get the jazz hands in the air for us to play that one. I love it. I'm just, as soon as I heard that and I knew we were going to play that here on the show, I was like, I could just imagine the metalhead hippie playing that one. He's like, the introduction would be about 2 minutes, and then it would be a 6-second song, and it'd be like, right on. I love it. Oh, very cool. So it makes me laugh. Makes me laugh every time. It's playing on repeat in the background here, so I'm gonna have to stop that because it's gonna make me keep laughing. Oh, YouTube Shorts, stop. All right, yeah, mic toss. Very cool stuff indeed there. Alrighty, let's go and grab our featured artist here. So thank you to all the great artists. We've got so many cool artists that have submitted songs here. We got a big second half coming up with you. Who've we got? We got some Cookie. We got some Marky James, Scott Brothers Band are in the second half. Little PA, little D Fresh for you. It's going to be an epic second half. But before we do that, we need to reveal our featured artist. Now, this is an artist that we played a couple of weeks ago. They got a massive reception here on the show. Everyone thought that they were kind of cool. And they've got a new song, which we're going to close the show with. So it got me going back through their archives. And these folks have been rocking out for what seems like a while now, because I found this clip from 5 years ago, a live recording at the Analog Approach Sessions. And they call this prog hop. And I just think you're going to really enjoy this one. It is XK Scenario, and this is called Salt in the Womb, live at the Analog Approach Sessions. A little prog hop for you. Again, a genre that is all of its own, but it's very, very cool. So for our break here, for our featured artist of the week, probably the featured artist that's been played for the shortest period of time, because I think we played their first song a few weeks ago, and now we're featuring them here because I just think that they are awesome. So XK Scenario, Salt in the Womb, our featured artist here on Your Music Live.
Let's go dance and watch the path of the damn down, she couldn't find a way. Living upon the scenes of blood, dreaming at the wall upon the final time I never could be said. So I held upon the path which held my broken shards of my mind, and I knew that my time was coming, and I knew that life was running away from the soul that I held inside, and I knew that deep heart would never find all that what was given and what was taken. So I know that life was now forsaken, and I know it's what Coming up on my life, never knew the meaning of loss. Skin akin to evergreen trees in the frost. Yeah, I never cared for none. That's how I gained a lot. And so I ended up swimming in the sauce. But along came Longinus with his holy spear that pierced the shield that held up for years. The axe which bore a fruit from my tree. But a black raven came and stole it from me. Regret for the child of the daylight, regret for the child of the moonlight. I know that the path I am taking is one forged by my own hatred. The life that I always held inside, now it's coming to die. Now it's coming out to die. And down upon the path which concerned itself with my life and the broken shards of my mind, taking up the never consider beat. I never come up all around just like a centipede. I'm living for the thing I find and never say to mine. I feel it come to the feeling go low. I never follow. I feel it go. What do I go? What do I say? When I
XK Scenario, amazing stuff there. I just dig it so much. My new favorite band, and really good production on that one. Yeah, Rage Against the Machine obviously is the first thing that comes to mind, just with the style and the lyrical delivery. But yeah, wait till you hear their song, their new song that we'll be closing the show with. Something to look forward to for all of us. So thank you to XK Scenario for sharing the music with us here on Your Music Live. Something a bit different. We're about to jump into our Under the Covers segment, playing a few cover songs. Before we do that, you might have noticed that there's a link down there to Jonathan Linton, who very often features his live cover song performances right here on Your Music Live. Our mate Jonathan Linton, I put the challenge out there because many of you asked for a breakdown of his live rig, and Jonathan has delivered. He's put together this 10-minute overview of all the gear he uses live. So I'm just going to give you a little sample, a little taste of it here, and then, yeah, you can go and watch the whole 10 minutes because folks were really keen to know what gear do you use, how do you plug what into what, how do you play your backing tracks, etc. So let's take a little listen and a little look at Jonathan Linton's acoustic rig rundown here on Your Music Live.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and today I'm going to give you a rundown of my rig, which I use for my acoustic shows. So let's go through all the equipment, and then we'll go into a deep dive on how it's all connected and how it all works. First, got my guitar, a trusty Cork guitar cable jack. Then I have my LR Bags acoustic pedal, which I'll talk about more in detail. It turns the acoustic guitar into a proper sound when I connect it to a PA. Some cables, mic cables, trusty SM58 mic. My mixers, and most of the time I'm connecting to a mixer that's already there, but sometimes I need to bring my own mixer, so that's the one I use. My trusty iPad Pro, this Bluetooth receiver, which I'll explain later, which is really a nice device to have. My trusty iClip, never leave home without it, connects to the mic stand and holds the iPad at the perfect height. Some cables to hook up the Bluetooth receiver, and then some stuff I sometimes use, not always, my wireless guitar connector and a power pack for the pedal. So I can connect the pedal to a power supply without connecting to the wall. Sometimes.
Really, really cool stuff. So, yeah, 10 minutes and it's got the whole setup. So I know many folks, when they saw Jonathan's very cool cover songs that he plays live, he plays a lot of venues around in Taiwan, I believe. Did I get that right this time, Jonathan? So, yeah, you can go and check that one out. Yeah, lots of cool gear there if you wanted to set up your own acoustic rig. Jonathan's been doing it for a while and he's kind of perfected it. So you want to go and check that one out. Time for some cover songs. Speaking of cover songs, let's grab this one to start with from No True Valor. They say, the Verve cover, Bittersweet Symphony. One of my favourite songs from back in the 90s, and some may say has borrowed a little bit from other songs in the past, but I think you're going to enjoy this one. No True Valor and their cover of Bittersweet Symphony.
Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life, trying to make ends meet. You're a slave to the money and you die. I'll take you down, we only roll. I've never been down. You know the one that takes you to the places where all the things meet, yeah. No, I can change, I can change, I can change, I can change. But I'm me and mama, I'm me and mama. And I'm a million different people. From one day to the next I can change my mood. No, 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 no. Have you ever been down?
Probably, I've heard a lot of covers. I've played a cover of that song. I just love the feel of that one, the reverb on it, and just that sort of just ethereal feel, just sort of drifting along. Yeah, really, really good stuff. And it goes to show that cover songs, they get a bit of a bad rap, but they can actually be super creative. You can do different things. You don't have to just do what the original does when you're creating a cover song. So great stuff there. Yeah, exactly. I know it kind of gives it a little bit more of a dark kind of vibe there with the slower tempo. Really cool stuff. Up next, we have Cookie out of Australia here. He says, "Hi, Pete. I've only just discovered this song and recorded the cover last week. Sorry, by Nothing But Thieves. I really like the song. Hopefully your viewers will too. What do you think? Is it good enough to distrokid it? Maybe I'll take the next step. Let's see what your Music Live followers think." So this is Cookie, and this is Sorry, Nothing But Thieves cover here on Your Music Live.
Well, you might kill me with desire, want me tighter than a wire, something that you do to me. I run away like Mercury. I know you think it's rough when you're trying to patch us up, and I said, honey, what is love? And you just say I drink too much. Maybe I'm defective, or maybe I'm dumb. Sorry, sorry for what I've done. Maybe I'm bad-natured, or maybe I'm young. Sorry, so sorry for what I've done. On the t-shirt that I wear, pick the thorns out of my hair. I broke your heart so carelessly, but made the pieces part of me. Now it hurts what we become, 'cause you taught me how to love. It's me who taught you how to stop. You just say I drink too much. Maybe I'm defective, maybe
Very cool. Yeah, I've not heard the original either, so not surprisingly, I don't know much about popular music, but I like it. I love that second chord. Yeah, ding, ding, like it really works well. Nicely done there, Cookie. I was up your way, well, vaguely your way recently, traveling the older Alliance Adelaide to Brisbane route that I'm sure you've done umpteen times. Yeah, we took the family to Brizzy just for a couple of days, a bit of pool, a bit of the city beach. Had a good time. So yeah, a couple of Queenslanders on the show today. It's not often that we have that we double up on folks from Queensland, and that I've been to Queensland all within the 1 week. Good stuff there. Thank you for sharing that one. We've got one more cover to play. This one comes to us from A Multitude of One and Stuntman Stuntman Mike. They say Stuntman Mike on the Audio Bus forum posted the original version of this tune dedicated to one of his forever crushes. It was very laid back and jazzy, and since I like a challenge, I couldn't resist trying to add some guitar and saxophone in Logic Pro. Mike used Machine, Clevgrand, Borsta, and Skarka, and Pianotech Electric Piano, Baby Audio, Comeback Kid, and Pitch Drift, RK Multimedia, Modo Bass, and Arturia Prophet VSV. Whew, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of apps and a lot of gear. But this is, I think you'll enjoy this one. So this is our friend Colin Powell, and yeah, very, very cool project here. Let's take a listen. Very cool stuff. Yeah, I know, not technically a cover, but I guess more a collaboration than a cover, because Colin has added a lot to the original track there. But yeah, I figured it sat in there, in between the cover songs and the originals here on the show. But very cool stuff, really interesting stuff going on over there. Go and check that out. Apparently the vocals sounds were Audrey Hepburn speaking French. Parlez-vous français? No, not at all. Very cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing that one. All right, who's ready? Hands up, who's ready for another, an hour of independent music? Because you know what, we usually go long, don't we? We'll go over by a few minutes, but that's okay. It's all good. The next track does not exist. Well, that's not a great start to our second half. So I had a track here from Rocksphere, which seems to have been removed. So Rocksphere, if you're watching and if you're listening to this, I apologize, but your slaps track is not there. So I'm going to have to remove that one from here, but feel free, please go resubmit and put in your resubmission. Hey, it's Rocksphere. My track didn't work. Play me next week and I'll play you next week. So we'll have to skip over that one. We have another slaps track. Let's see if we have more luck with this one. This one comes to us from Marky James, who says, a song about a man taking a chance with another lady. Let's give this one a spin. Marky James and their track Chancer here on Your Music Alive. Marky James with some slick production indeed there, and sharing a great song. Definitely slaps over there, and we've got 50. Anyone else have to put like an even number when they add fire onto a track like me? No? Just me? Okay. So yeah, and the cool thing is here we can leave comments, so we can say, just spun this on YML. Sounds great. Because it did, and it does, and you all said it did. Cool production indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. We got a whole bunch of cool songs to go here. We're going to hear from our friends at DistroKid in just a jiffy, and we're going to do our Play My Fire Beat Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. All of that coming up for you, as well as a bucket of fish here in the second half. Let's grab this one from Mune. They say, this song is what I call the Tired Soldier's Anthem. It was recorded in my bedroom and is finally ready for others to hear. Very cool stuff. This is Mune, Dead Man Walking on your Music Live.
I'm all alone, I'm on my knees. It's been so long, I'm begging please. The world is strong and I am weak. This is my song, I pray to thee. I'm a dead man walking, the enemy's coming. I hear you calling, calling. Ooh, I'm a dead man, I fought my fight. Ooh, I'm a dead man, I see the light. Ooh, I'm a dead man, I fought my fight. Ooh, I'm a dead man, I see the light. Shell shock from the fire that comes from me when I am
Really cool stuff. That one's like goosebump inducing kind of vibes there. I dig it a lot. Yeah, just the really kind of almost like very much a march. Dead Man Walking, perfect titling, and really great track. Mune, hello to you. Yeah, that rocks. That is cool. I'm subscribing to Mune immediately, and you know how Mune, you know that there's quality because of this little label here, added to YouTube. Provided to YouTube by DistroKid. Now, DistroKid are our very great and wonderful sponsors. They help you release your music to the world. I showed you the video feature there, the mini videos. So we've now got our Choices mini video, which will be ready if we come in here to the promote ourselves. You can go back and all the videos you've created are all going to be right here under my videos. So here's the Choices one that we made in the first half. For those who were around watching then, it looks and sounds like this. How cool is that? Yeah, and we can use that now. We can download that. We can share that. We can do whatever we like. The other cool feature of DistroKid, this is underrated, but I actually love it, is the vault. So if you wanted to protect your music, your vault is awesome. It's an unlimited storage of all your files. So everything you've ever released are all right here in alphabetical order for your convenience. So if in like 4 years' time, I want the original mastered version that I uploaded to DistroKid to make sure that I can use it on another release or make a video or something, all I need to do is come in here and there it is, it's ready. That WAV file, the original WAV file is ready for me to download. So just little quality of life things that DistroKid give you, because I don't know about you, my file management is not particularly great, and I've actually used this because I wanted to go back to get the original masters of my very first EP, and all I need to do is come here to the EP, scroll on down, and there you can see there's all the download links All I need to do is hit these download buttons, and I can download all of the original files. So DistroKid make it super easy for you to release your music, but definitely also help you out with retrieving your music and protecting your music and making sure that you'll always have it there. So very cool stuff indeed. Let's grab our next song, and then we will do our Play My Fire Beat Part 2. This is the Scott Brothers Band. We've played a couple of their tunes recently. They say after the Taco Paco and Raphael got tired of too much bossa nova, Scotty Baby wrote something that they could all go nuts playing. Are you ready to go nuts? Let's go nuts here with the Scott Brothers Band and Diversionary Tactics on Your Music Live. Call very deliberate improvisation. So it's got that sort of improv vibe, but it's also really tight. Just the way that Scott can bring together those instruments, and with his virtual band members, super duper groovy. I dig it a lot. Let's speaking of digging things, let's set up, shall we, our Play My Fire Beat Part 2. Brad Example had an amazing track that he shared in the first half, and let's because that one was so groovy, let's go with hashtag groovy for our keyword, shall we? Yeah, just throw a hashtag groovy here in the chat if you would like to have an opportunity to have one of your songs played right here on the show. You can submit your songs for a future show. We're not paid to play around here. You don't have to win any competition. It's not difficult. But if you do want to just have a little bit of fun, I love this because the serendipity of who just randomly wins, and then we just play that song. And we've come across, some great songs from past artists that we've played before, and some brand new artists as well that we've discovered through this feature. So if you would like to be involved, be like Thomas, be like S.M. Borthwick and Chris Lane Sr. and all sorts of folks putting hashtag groovy in the chat. Groovy dude. Hello to Metalhead Hippie too. I saw you drop on in before. Thanks for being here. And speaking of Chris Lane Sr., I had a submission from you, Chris, but it's a private video. So I don't know if it's going to open up soon. I've left it on the list here for next week. So if that link is going to become public, I will spin it. Otherwise, send me a new link, my friend, and we'll play that next week. All right, while we wait for your grooves to get on in, let's play another track. This one comes to us from Willie. Sorry. Simpsons fan. Hello, this is Aiko Ezra. I've rebranded to Willie, the one who made the Sonata a little while back. I'm working on another album, and this is the first track I've gotten done. Hell is a little similar to Capsule in the feeling I was trying to make, but I approached it in a different way this time around. Very cool. So let's venture to hell, shall we? Willie Hell on Your Music Live. right? When you expect, yeah, everyone in the chat saying they were expecting it, like called hell from Willie. I was expecting it to just be like, even though they said I did a sonata before. Yeah, it wasn't quite what I what I imagined with that. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's grab another tune here, and then we will do the draw of our Play My Fire beat. Remember that code word #groovy if you'd like a chance to have your track played. We'll play this one. This is from Jaheem Isaac, who said, I wrote this song at home in my bedroom after buying my own microphone. This song is a love song about a girl I used to think about all day. I mean, yeah, all day? That's a long time to think about a girl. Let's give it a spin. It's called When I Close My Eyes on Your Music Live.
Make my heart race. When I close my eyes, I think of you. Nobody else ever will. That's the reason why I love you. Make my heart race when I see you. When I close my eyes, I think of you. I think of you. I think even on my worst days, you make me smile like nobody else ever would. Was it a mistake? I'm going for some pain. I'm slowly losing sanity. This is my reality. Been kind of a day since you left. I'm sick of the drama I go through. It will never end. Gotta hold through, 'cause I know it'll just get worse. I gotta get you out my mind. This is wasting all my time. Gotta focus on myself. Running from these problems because I know that there's no other way. That's the reason why I love you. Make my heart race when I see you.
Very cool stuff. I really like the vocal processing on that. I'm a sucker for a stereo delay when you go the dirty, 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 Bonnie, Bonnie, Bonnie. Yeah, definitely. Very pop song, very future, very modern kind of pop style there. Yeah, nice variation on the beat, nicely produced, smooth sound, and yeah, very modern production all round there. When I close my eyes, you can find that one and all the other links down in the description. I'm going to spin one more here, and then we are going to do my Play My Fire beat. I promise we're just a little behind, and I want to keep the show moving along, so we're going to throw in an extra slap here. This is Nomi, Third Person Productions, and Ricochet. They say the song was written in Logic Pro and iPad and is part of a new collection of songs with more military espionage theme. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Ricochet on Your Music Alive. Like it. It's almost like a little retro wave style, isn't it? Like an old video game kind of style. Yeah, cool mix of techno and metal going on there. Yeah, definitely could be an early 90s like a shoot 'em up style game or beat 'em up style game, arcade game style. I like it. Dig it in a big bad way. All right, I've been making you wait long enough to see who's the grooviest, so let's jump on over here. Let's turn up a little music. And let's spin the wheel, people. Who's gonna be the grooviest around? Is it gonna be Scotty Baby, D Fresh, Long Butter, Hunter Johnson, or maybe the Metalhead Hippie? Congratulations to Jeff, the Metalhead Hippie. Boom. Metalhead Hippie, what you can do, if you would like to, select a song to be played. Now, I know Hippie might want to select something of his or something from his community. All you need to do is let us know the artist name, the song title, and the platform it's on right here in the chat. So just in plain text, because as the Hippie well and truly knows, we can't accept links here in the chat. Otherwise, things go a little bit cuckoo bananas. Play Thomas's new song. I could do that. Yeah, we premiered it last week, but I'm happy to spin it again. So the new Thomas Christ tune, absolutely, because it is a cracking one. In fact, why don't we play it from like halfway through? Because we got to see the first couple of minutes of it last week. Thomas's brand new Songtember song, which I'm completely forgetting the name of, which is why I need to go. Death Toll is what it is. That's right. So very cool. I will grab this link, which I'm doing right now, and we'll jump in here and give this a spin. So we heard a little bit of this, and we premiered it last week on the show, and I'm sure it's been played or will be played on the Metalhead Hippie show coming up soon, or already, most likely, because Jeff's all over the community and their songs here. Let's cue this one up around about the halfway mark, because Thomas put a lot of work into this video, and let's turn this one up. This is Thomas's brand new Songtember track, Death Toll, here on Your Music Live. Man, just the number in the death toll. Yeah, I know from what Thomas has told me how long it took to bring all those GIFs and clips together in that video. But yeah, great job. Great vocals on that one. Cool rock song. My favorite part is just the nodding bit, where it's just like everyone just nodding along, because that's what I do when I listen to a song like that. Like I'm just, yep, head bobbing. And then, yeah, it's very cool. Great video, and glad we got to play a little bit of the second half. That one's been added to the description down below, so you can go. For those that haven't, if you've been living under a rock and you haven't checked out Thomas's track and all the other cool Songtember tunes from last week's epic 4.5-hour extravaganza, go and do that as well. Next up, we're heading over to Germany for PA, who says this song features a very great show called Your Music Live in its lyrics and in the video. This is my way of showing how much I appreciate being a part of this show. Thank you. You're very welcome, and thank you. Very, very chuffed when people put little nods and homages to the show in their videos and songs. So let's give this one a spin. This is PA, no second option on Your Music.
So now one last time, so that you understand, this This is no game. This is my life. Music is everything I ever had. My only option, then my only escape. Wait, didn't you just said the same? Yeah, I remember 2 years ago, where you sing your songs too low. Tell me what has changed till now. Did you double down? Did you go all in? Did you focus on becoming better? Damn, you're talking nice, but acting fake. That makes me feel the same way I felt as you used me to reach some fame. But we are not the same. I am a cloud fighter, I am no second option. I am my own boss, climbing up this big black mountains. I am on Pete's show, get played on You Rock. I don't need MTV to make it up to the top. I am a cloud fighter, I am no second option. I am my own boss, climbing up this big black mountains. I am on Pete's show, get played on You Rock. I don't need MTV to make it up to the top. We need some realness and some see-through. We need some kindness and a cloud-free zone. We deserve realness to battle our demons, to trust the ones we just met in our ways. We deserve all of this and a lot of more. We've been through some shit and now unstoppable. I am a cloud fighter, I am no second option. I am my own boss, climbing up this big black mountains. I am on Pete's show, get played on You Rock. I don't need MTV to make it up to the top. I am a cloud fighter.
Oh, love it. Very cool stuff from PA. Yeah, thank you so much for the shout out there. Yeah, PA is basically encapsulates the attitude and the vibe of this community of being an independent artist, of, let's be honest, not taking any bullshit from the mainstream, because that's the greatest thing about living in the future is you get to self-select people. Would MTV have me as a VJ on their show going, yo, hey, let's spin some... No, of course they wouldn't. But does that mean I don't get to do it? No, it means I'm doing it anyway. So yes, you don't need MTV. But distro, exactly. Why do you need... don't need MTV? You don't need a record label. You got yourself, you got your DistroKid. You can throw your music out there to the world without anyone's help. You don't need anyone's opinion. Well, yes, opinions are good, but you definitely don't need anyone's permission. That's the word I was looking for. Great stuff as always from PA, and yeah, amazing hooks. Like, yeah, the reason I don't play PA songs at the end of the show very often is that you'll be walking around with them in your head, and that wouldn't be a bad thing. But you'd be like, oh man, I can't get this hook out of my brain. All right, let's play this next track. This is from D Fresh, who's been hanging out with us here in the chat. They say, I decided to write about the growing age of technology and the birth of the metaverse, where people become humanoids. This song features my producer, and it's chapter 1 for our storyline. Plug yourselves in the metaverse. D Fresh featuring J-Bo on Your Music Live.
Connected to at birth. Open your mind, baby, to the metaverse. You see the world as we know it is forever gone. Now hook up your wires to compute and get on. With our technology coursing through your veins, you got microscopic robots and chips in your brain. Don't ever have to be afraid of getting sick. You are a computer virus and dismissed.
Is this the beginning of the end? Trapped in a world that is all pretend. These thoughts aren't my own, they were all programmed. I'm out of my mind, don't know who I am.
Switching and glitching to where I can't break free. And every time that I look, they put a plug in me.
How cool is that, right? Very good stuff there. Absolute killer stuff from D Fresh. Another of my favorite artists that have joined this community in the last year in 2023 and absolutely crushing it. Crushing your head, no, crushing their music. Very cool stuff. Something I will be needing to check out. Down in the description, you can do the same. All these songs and more are down there. We are going to play this one from Tilt 360, who says this song was recorded on Pro Tools with our good friend and engineer Frank Silver out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I did the vocals in his apartment, and the microphone was facing the sink. As I screamed into his dish strainer, I got motivated. There's more description here, but we're so far behind. I can't go into the details of it. I'm sure there's some details here on the SoundCloud if you want to go check it out. But this is Tilt 360. It grows on Your Music Live.
I cut my skin, peel back the scabs now. I sit back and I'll watch as the new skin. Watch it.
Respect those screams as someone who doesn't do a good job with the screaming. I think my screaming days are behind me, but that is super cool. When I need some screaming, I get Jade Star to scream on my tracks. Very good stuff there from Tilt 360. Check them out down in the description as well. We are going to have to continue on quickly, and I don't know why I became a New Zealander really fast, or maybe I'm South African. How about I just use my normal voice? Let's play this one from... who is this from? kind of, you know when the voice goes faster than the brain sometimes? Yeah, that. This is New Meadow. They say, we wrote this song when we were 15 and 16. It's about someone that you can't get out of your mind, and every instance you think about that person. We're a band from Monterrey, Mexico. In the future, we'll be releasing our album. Well, when you release your album, hopefully you use our friends at DistroKid. In fact, I was about to say, yes, I've used DistroKid. Didn't use DistroKid. That's okay. We are platform agnostic here. But I highly recommend when you go to release that album, DistroKid all the way. This is called Stuck on You here on Your Music Live. 2016. Goodness me. The future is in safe hands out of Monterrey, Mexico. Yeah, old school indie 4-track vibes for sure. I love it. I love when I hear that the youth are still creating cool music like this. Not everyone's just, and look, this is going to sound insulting, but grabbing a beat and rapping over the top of it. That's good, but that's plentiful, and there's lots of people doing it. There's not too many people playing some old school indie vibes like that one. Very cool. Yeah, I think as Scott mentioned, love to hear a little more of the vocals, and hey, that could just come with time, because I remember when I was a teenager, wasn't that confident in my vocal delivery, so I turned them down to kind of hide them in the mix, and that may be the case. But yeah, you should. I reckon you can belt those out, and I reckon it's going to sound great. So yeah, look forward to hearing from you in the future when you release that album through our friends at DistroKid. Let's grab our next track. This is Welpen Kinder out of Germany, who says this song was a participation in a YouTube challenge where it was to take only samples from the circus and create a song for them. Voila, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy The Chase in the Dark Circus. It's Welpen Kinder. You know it's going to be weird on Your Music Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has arrived. The circus where clowns never smile. Step inside and understand the spooks you'll have inside. An everlasting experience of horror, fear, and evil.
Oh, Welpen Kinder. Oh, that is awesome. That just oh, I know it's supposed to be scary, but it's so, I don't know, it's so whack out. Oh, love it. Love it big time. Yeah, little Five Nights at Freddy's vibe, isn't it? Oh man. Oh, thank you, Welpen Kinder. You put a smile on my face every time I hit play on one of your tracks. I know something interesting and out there is about to happen. Very cool stuff. Speaking of cool stuff, we've got a lot of cool shows and videos coming up for you around the channel, around the traps. So do make sure you subscribe to all the YouTube things, the likes and the comments and the subscribes. We've got GarageBand Weekly tomorrow. Going to be looking at creating some music in GarageBand. I'm still doing my daily mental health check-in videos because I'm walking 200 kilometers in October to support the Black Dog Institute. I have had to shift those over to shorts because they were having a significant impact on my channel. Who would have thunk it? But the algorithm doesn't like you sharing a daily video about something that's important but not specifically related to your topic of your channel. So I'm trying those as shorts at least for a couple of days to see if that will help out. But thank you for everyone's support on that. We've raised nearly $600 for mental health facilities and awareness, which is super cool. So yeah, plenty of stuff going on around here, including more songs. We've got ourselves about 6 songs to go, including this one here from Michael, aka the Zealand Band. He says, "Hi Pete, fairy dance, gliding through the swamps in the Florida Everglades." There you go. And that's from Michael, who is somewhere. This is Fairy Dance. Michael, aka this is a Zealand Band. Your Music Live. Epic as always from Michael, aka Zealand Band. Is anyone else just waiting for a big alligator to just come out and go, "Rawr!" Just snap out of there? And I hope that was on a 1980s movie style fan boat through the Everglades. I think that's the only way you're legally allowed to ride through the Florida Everglades, at least according to every 80s movie that I saw, where there was always a fan boat chase across the Everglades. Every movie set in Florida that's like an action or a comedy movie had to have a weird fan boat chase somewhere towards the end. Weekend at Bernie's, was that one? Anyway, it's not important. What is important is some cool new tracks here. And in this one from Hypnotic Transmissions, whose name I say correctly every time and always have, they say, this is part of a series I wanted to make that was for all of the masterless musicians who search to make the music that's in their heads come to life. This was mastered by Jade Star. It is Hypnotic Transmission. It is Ronan's Part 1 on Your Music Live. I don't know that anyone uses the full width of the stereo spectrum better than Hypnotic Transmission, whose name I've always said correctly and have never misspoken. Really, really cool stuff there. I love it. Whenever I'm watching my meters here, it's always just this dance between the left and the right track, and you just know it. Plus, I'm listening on speakers here. I don't use my headphones, so yeah, it's just filling my room with auditory goodness. So great stuff there from Hypnotic Transmissions. Transmission fluid? No. Let's play your next song. We got 4 songs to go. 4 songs to go. Then I'm going to go and watch some cricket and hockey. This is over on the Cloud of Sounds, and this is from Hayden, who says, I wrote this song on a piano ballad beat over over a year ago and reused the hook from that to create this bop. Nothing wrong with reusing, especially when it's your own music. You can't plagiarize yourself. Well, you kind of can if you put Content ID on it and then, yeah. Yes, the pre-anti-penultimate song. This is Heart Go Crazy, hiding on Your Music Live.
I love you until the moonlight dies out. Just gotta give me one chance to make your head go crazy. I love you until the sunlight dies out. Just gotta give me one chance to to make your heart go crazy. What you tryna do? Let me know, cause I'm down for the ride wherever we go. What you tryna do? Let me know. If you're down for the ride, then you gotta let it show. Baby, look me in my eyes, tell me this for real. You a 10 out of 10, baby, this shit is a steal. But I gotta let you know, before we make a deal, I don't play games, the rest of my feel like, babe, what the fuck is up, ay? Please don't leave me on, ay. Don't go tracing lines that we drawn, cause I'm already missing and I wanna move on. Just your reminder that the clock is ticking. If you make me blinder, then I don't really care, cause I love you until then.
Super fresh production on that one. Excellent stuff there. Great flow, great beat, great all round. Nice mix, nice production. Good stuff indeed. Smooth indeed. Metalhead Hippie. The good news is, even when we run long, you won't miss any of the Metalhead Hippie show because the time changes around the world. He's actually up in just under an hour's time. So even though we're into overtime here, you can go and check out Jeff and all the Metalhead Hippie crew in just under an hour's time. And I'll let you have a little break in between now and then because we've only got ourselves three songs to go here, our anti-penultimate, penultimate and ultimate tunes, and they're all absolute crackers. So hang around here for about another 10 minutes and you'll get a little bit of overtime entertainment. Thank you so much everyone for being here. If you have had fun, hitting the like button helps, hitting the share button helps, leaving a comment helps. Replay crew, leave a comment right now. Say on the replay, 2 hours in, and I'll give you some kudos for your longevity there. And don't forget to check out all of the other shows we have and all the other goodies over at StudioLiveToday.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your studio stuff. This is our anti-penultimate song. It's from Strange Machine. It's called Breaking the Mold, an EDM hip-hop track hot off the presses from Strange Machine, a hip-hop rebel within a rockabilly love story. Logic Pro synths and vocal processing, video by Kaba and Final Cut Pro. Yes, it's the alter ego of our old mate rockin' Ronnie Ward. Strange Machine, Breaking the Mold here on Your Music Live.
Yo, I'm Strange Machine, I'm breaking the mold. Living life different, won't be controlled by society. I won't be confined, I'm a march to the beat of my own mind. I'm a march to the beat of my own mind. Now I got a woman, she's so mean, she runs on tetracycline. She puts her arms around my waist, called the doctor, can't feel my face. As she held me there, I shuddered. By society's standards, she was a large woman, but I fell deeply and passionately in love with her. And the deeper I went, the darker it got. I know my baby is a gangster. You and her and me make three. But you know me, I am a prankster. When I get caught, she pays my fee. She pays my fee. And then she does all kinds of strange and wonderful things to me. Yo, I'm Strange Machine, I'm breaking the mold. Living life different, won't be controlled by society. I won't be confined, I'm a march to the beat of my own mind.
I said it last week when we played Ron's Songtember track that Ron has. Look, I'm going to say it like this. This is non-PC, but Ron has lost his ever-loving mind in the most awesome way. I've known Ron for a long time, and I say that with love in my heart because Ron is a dude. He's like a rockin' dude. He plays bass and guitar, and him and Brian, as part of their duo, the Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard, make some amazing rock songs. And then this alter ego Strange Machine just came out of absolutely nowhere. And I love it. I, for one, approve and think that it's super cool. So, Ron, we love you, mate. There is only one Rockin' Ronnie Ward. Alrighty, we're going to grab this next one. This comes to us from fellow YouTube creator Jean Paul Music UK, who says, about not giving up, recorded exclusively on Logic for iPad using 2 mics, a B1 bass synth, and the first time I play a guitar solo. Also using the new effects and plugins in Logic Pro for iPad, mixed on focal headphones. And because he's a smart dude, John Paul has shared this here using DistroKid's sharing platform. So let's hit the YouTube link here. That's going to take us to his YouTube channel. That's not going to help. We'll play on the Spotify link then, shall we, for the music. So I thought he had the YouTube music link there, but it was a YouTube link to his channel, which is where you can also go and check out some cool instructional videos from John Paul. But this is a single, his new song. It is called Stray, and we're going to play it here for you live, our penultimate tune on Your Music Live.
Don't stray too far. Don't give up so easily. Don't stray too far. I don't know if you heard me, but I can tell from your smile. Yes, I can tell the way you look at me. Don't stray too far. Don't throw it all away. Don't stray too far. 'Cause you know that it's all a game. What you gonna say when we get home? Are you gonna tell them the truth this time? Don't stray too far. Don't throw it all away. Don't stray too far. 'Cause you know I'm behind all this.
John Paul and Stray. Yeah, nice moody kind of sound in the background there. Well constructed. John Paul definitely knows how to put together a cool mix. And if you want to check out more John Paul goodness, go and check it all out over in the link below. You can check out his song and go over to his YouTube channel using that one very same link. Wowzers, we are at the end of the show, and I know we've gone a little over time as usual. I try to cram in. You'd think I'd learn and just shorten it by 4 or 5 songs, but I try to just cram in a little bit too much awesomeness. So it's all good. Thank you to everyone who's been here. We've had folks who've been here throughout the whole show. Mark and Thomas and Scott and Lung Butter, you've been around here. Gordon Lee Weaver's been around for the majority, if not all of the show. Darren Anderson, thanks for opening the show with an awesome tune. Chandler Brothers have checked in throughout. Wayne Hackers been here towards the end. Andy Cowell, we've had a lot. Princess LDG, lots of folks that have been hanging out with us here today. Hypnotic Transmissions, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Huge thank you to DistroKid. Without them, Jade Starr did a show today, a rant show about YouTube and the monetization and the ads and how that's all working. The reason I've been able to run this show ad-free for nearly 3 years now is thanks to DistroKid. So every time you don't have an ad pop up on this show and disrupt your viewing pleasure, you got DistroKid to thank, because they are sponsors, and I'm proud to have DistroKid on board for the show each and every week. So you can check them out. 7% off your first year if you're not already a DistroKid member. All right, I told you that we had something special to finish the show with. It is our featured artist of the week. It is XK Scenario, and they've got a brand new song. They say a song about those we've lost and those we've left behind. So thank you for being here. I've been Pete Johns. This has been Your Music Live. Have a great week. Be kind to yourself, folks. Be kind to others. Keep creating. And I'll see you next time here on Your Music Live. Bye for now.
Never could admit all the lies, all those times I said I was fine, and all this time we've lost as it flies. Another sad drag of mankind. I never really knew what to say. I wonder if there's words to explain the reasons I had to escape, to wash this mortal coil in the rain. Will you ever forgive me? Will you ever forgive me? Refusing to fight for all the days, returning the ghost from whence it came. I'm leaving this crown of thorns in the wake. I'm sorry for breaking the but I'm sorry for not really saying goodbye. I'm sorry for taking my own. Never could admit all the lies, all those times you said you were fine, and all this time we've lost as it flies. Another left dead, buried and behind. I gotta sit back here and wonder why your dumbass chose to tread that track. The love has passed and all that remains are memories and dreams and your mother's screams. I'll never forgive you. I'll never forgive you. This rain that'll never pass, for the light that you had cursed us with a love that can't be matched. I pray that if there's ever gonna be a chance we can meet again, we will never meet again. Cause in the time we've lost, that same old smile is just gonna be another stranger's grin.